Hello, I'm Benjamin with Azure Standard and Uncommon Carob. I'm headed to the outback of South Australia to visit a farmer that I think produces the best tasting carob in the world. So nice to meet you.
Yeah, good to meet you too.
Really looking forward to this, and I'm learning all about your carobs. It's going to be great. So I get asked often, what is carob? Like, what part of the carob do we use in the finished product? Could you show me what carob is?
Well, we got the carob here on a tray that's ready for harvesting because it's falling off in your hand. So what we use is the actual outer husk. So you got there the outer part of the carob. We don't use the seed.
Okay.
The seed is actually an emulsifier, so we don't use that in our products.
So you use it in thickening agents and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's locust bean gum. But we use all the outer husk, and that's just nice and sweet. For the varieties that we've chosen, that's just so the natural sugars, and our roasted carob powder is just this, all like broken up without any seeds, and just roasted to perfection, and then grind it up through the mill, which we do here on farm as well.
Tell us about the variety of carob that you've chosen to grow here. I understand that you've chose varieties different than what the standard is. Why wouldn't everybody choose sweet carob varieties?
Carob has traditionally been grown for the thickening agent in the seed. That's where the most money is. But you can't have your cake and eat it too. In that, if you have a top quality seed, the actual outer carob pod doesn't taste very nice. We went the other way. Our seed quality is not very good, but we don't grow it for the seed.
Okay, so your carob is one of the only ones commercially grown varieties in the world that they actually grow for eating, not for the thickening agent that the seed's made out of. Okay, that's awesome. You put a lot of foresight, investment, time. You have to see 15 years into the future in order to make this happen. Why carob? And so I want to hear, still driving your passion now for carob. Did you like carob? Was it something that
No.
you didn't like carob?
And that's why I planted it. Because I liked certain varieties. I liked what I tasted as a carob, but I didn't like the carob powder, which I tried in the shops. So, and that's where I thought I could find a point of difference in the market by growing only nice sweet varieties, and that way there'd be possibly a market for a nice sweet tasting carob instead of what was offered at the time.
It's easy to see your passion for growing naturally. Why is organic so important to you?
My gardening years and seeing farmers where it doesn't matter how much they seem to spray, then they have another weed come, and they have to add more, then do more, and it's a never-ending kill, really, instead of making everything live. So when the soil can live, you've got your bugs, you've got your worms, you've got your goodness, which all the trees can keep on feeding on. And when you're looking at that, it creates its own ecosystem. Okay. The soil creates its own living matter, and the manure, we have kangaroos, we have the worms, we have all things like that. That really is a natural environment.
You've told me a lot about the processes you've done and the equipment you've made in order to really get a superior, clean product. Could you tell us a little bit more about that effort?
I have high expectations on what I think, my own kitchen, cleanliness, clean hands, clean benches, just everything clean. And we've put the same effort into everything we do in the factory, with the handling, all our machinery, from the shaker equipment, the harvesting is our own, and it's all nice and clean. So it's not being contaminated with anything else. In the factory with the piddling, roasting, milling, packing, I think everything should be what I would expect it to be, able to eat off, nice clean environment.
Right. And then your machines don't let a single product touch the ground, so everything comes right off the tree, straight onto the machines.
So we're ending up in a shed with a nice clean carob. Then we wash it from there.
Okay.
So I wash off any dust and dirt or anything that's got onto the carob pods, so that a nice, clean, edible item.
And is this standard in the industry? Does everybody do this process?
No, we're the only processors in the world that wash their carob. And same as what I believe people would expect from me, with my machinery within my shed, to be able to know that we've gone to that extent as well, and they trust in us.
After visiting our farmer, there's no doubt he is setting a new, higher standard for Carob. Badger Market is proud to bring this superfood to your table, and we're confident you too will enjoy a new love for Carob.